Hello, my name is Garrett Timko. This is Alex, and today we're going to work through the front squat and the hang clean. Now, the first step in teaching the front squat or the hang clean is establishing our grip width, which for both exercises is going to be the same. So Alex is going to face the bar here, walk up to the rack, and he's going to take a grip that is slightly outside of his shoulders, using the knurling on the bar as a landmark. That way his grip stays constant and consistent the whole time. So Alex has chosen to go just barely touching the smooth here on the barbell. Once he establishes his grip width, he's going to get right up against the barbell, throwing his elbows underneath the bar, pushing his shoulder blades forward, protracting those shoulder blades forward, and creating a nice shelf on the delts for the bar to rest on. Once we establish this good position, Alex is going to set his feet underneath the barbell, over the midfoot, and he's going to squat the weight up out of the rack and take 2 to 3 careful steps backwards, getting his heels set at shoulder width, toes just slightly turned out. Keeping those elbows up nice and high, keeping that trunk really tight. Alex is going to initiate the front squat by pushing his hips backwards and sinking down into the squat, sinking down and back. So pushing his hips backwards, sinking down to the bottom, just to the hip crease, crosses beneath the patella there, driving his knees out the whole time. So one more rep, hips back, down, spread the floor with your feet, good job. So moving on from the front squat to the hang clean, we've already reinforced the movement competency for the catch and receiving position in the clean via the front squat. So when teaching the hang clean, we're going to start at the hip. Alex is going to get the same grip that he used for the front squat, just slightly outside the shoulder width on the barbell. From here, Alex is going to go to position 1, breaking the hips just slightly, keeping the lats tight, shoulder blades pulled back, knuckles down to the floor. It's going to prevent the bar from getting popped off the hips and out in front of us, keeping the bar close to our body, keeping our pull line nice and straight up and down vertically, keeping the lats tight to keep the upper back and the spine and the entire torso in a stable position. From position 1, Alex is just going to push his hips back and reverse RDL to the top of the knee here, still keeping the lats tight, knuckles down, just loading that posterior chain to get ready for an explosive movement. From here, we go below the knee for the hang clean. From here, Alex is going to reverse the scoop, bending the knees just a little bit, keeping that same back angle from position 2. When we hang clean, Alex is going to extend his knees slightly, scoop and reset into position 2, and from there, he's just going to think about jumping with the barbell, get triple extension at the hip, knee, and ankle, as simultaneously as possible, sequential, jump, pull, shrug, catching that good front squat position. Once again, without stopping in each position, Alex is going to go below the knee, extend his knee slightly, get back in that position, jump, pull, shrug. Now, I would tell Alex here that we really want to get that shrug up high, and we want to pull our elbows up high into the ceiling, and then pull ourselves underneath and catching that good front squat, front rack position. So one more rep below the knee, scoop, pull. Getting those elbows up nice and high, really making sure that we finish that second pull, make sure we're getting our hips through, and making sure that we actually achieve triple extension, making sure that we are training for explosive power and to increase jump and speed capabilities.